Hello everyone, welcome to my channel EduSphere. In this video, I would like to discuss about class 10 mathematics chapter 3, that is pair of linear equation in two variables. So let's check here question number 2. On comparing the ratios given a1 by a2, b1 by b2 and c1 by c2, find out whether the line representing the following pair of linear equation intersect at a point or parallel or coincident. Okay, you can see here below they have given you the pair of linear equation, and this pair of linear equation you have to check it out. They intersect at a point, parallel or coincident. You have to check it out. So how you will know that the given pair of linear equation they are intersecting at a point or parallel or coincident? How you will know? To know that, there are some rules, there are some conditions. So let's check it out. First of all, these conditions. The conditions are here. You can see the first condition: if your a1 by a2 ratio is not equal to b1 by b2. Okay, if it satisfied the condition that the ratio of a1 by a2 is not equal to b1 by b2, then we can say the lines are intersecting at a point or intersecting line. Second condition: if the ratios, that is a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2 is equal to c1 by c2, if it satisfied this condition, then we can say they are the coincident line. If it satisfied the third condition, that is a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2 but not equal to c1 by c2, then it is your parallel lines. Let's solve the question now. Here sub number 1, they have given the pair of linear equation, that is 5x minus 4y plus 8 is equal to 0. That is your first linear equation. That is why from here we will take as a1 value, b1 value and c1 value. a1 value we will take as coefficient of x, and b1 value we will take coefficient of y, and c1 value we will take the constant term, that is 8. Now below the second linear equation, that is given 7x plus 6y minus 9 equal to 0. So from here we will take as a2 value, b2 value and c2 value. So a2 value we will take as 7, that means coefficient of x, and coefficient of y we will take as b2 value, and the constant term minus 9 we will take as c2 value. So how you will arrange? So you have to write here, that is given a1 value we will take from the first linear equation, that means coefficient of x, that is 5. Then next b1 value, so b1 the coefficient of y, that is minus 4. Then last c1 value, that is we will take as coefficient, it is given here 8. Okay, now from the second linear equation we will take as a2 value. a2 is your coefficient of x, that means given here 7, and then b2 value you can see the coefficient of y, that means 6, and the constant term c2 value, that is your minus 9. Okay, now in the question they ask you to find out the ratios, that means the first ratios, that means a1 by a2. Okay, the ratios of a1 by a2 you have to find out first of all. Then a1 value, it is your 5, and a2 value is your 7. Now this 2 5 by 7 we cannot simplify further, so we'll keep them as it is. Next ratio, that is b1 by b2. Okay, now if you put the values, b1 value, that is your minus 4, and b2 value, that is 6. Now if you observe here, both are even numbers. Even numbers means you can divide them by 2. If you divide them by 2, minus 4 divided by 2, it will be your minus 2, and 6 divided by 2 will be 3. And last one, that is your ratios of C1 by C2. If you put the values, C1 value, that is your 8, and C2 value, that is your -9, again this value we cannot simplify further, so we will keep them as it is. So if you observe here, if you observe the values we got here, the ratios of A1 by A2 is not equal to B1 by B2, and the condition we seen, if A1 by A2 is not equal to B1 by B2, then what? They intersect at a point. So we will write, hence the pair of linear equation intersect at a point. Okay, so this is your final answer. Next, sub number 2, here they have given the pair of linear equation. You can see here the first linear equation they have given 9x plus 3y plus 12 is equal to 0. So this is your first linear equation. Therefore we will take the coefficient of x as a1 value, coefficient of y as b1 value, and the constant term we will take as c1 value. Similarly, from the second linear equation we will take the coefficient of x, that is 18 as a2 value, and 6 as b2 value, and 24 we will take as c2 value. So we have to arrange as it is. Here a1 is equal to, we will take the values from the first linear equation, that is 9, and then b1 value from the first linear equation we will take the coefficient of y, that is 3, and c1 value, that is the constant term 12, and then we will take as a2 value from the second linear equation. You can see here it is given 18, and then b2 value, it is the coefficient of y, that is given 6, and then the constant term we will take as c2 value, it is given 24. And now as per the question we have to find out the ratios. Okay, so first of all we will find out a1 by a2. Okay, now if you put the values, that is a1 value it is given 9, and a2 value it is given 18. So now you can see both 9 and 18s are divisible by 9. So if you divide by 9, it will go one time, it will go how many time? 2 times. That means 1 by 2. Similarly we will find out b1 by b2, and here b1 value it is given 3, and b2 value is given 6. Again both are divisible by 3. If you divide by 3, it will go one time, it will go 2 times, and we got again 1 by 2. And the last ratio, that is your c1 by c2. Let's put the values now. C1 value, that is your 12, and then C2 value, it is your 24. Again both are divisible by 12, so if you divide by 12, it will go one time, and it will go how many times? 2 times. So again we got 1 by 2. So here if you observe the values, we got all the ratios are equal. That means a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2, and is equal to c1 by c2. So all ratios are equal. If all the ratios are equal, it means the given pair of linear equation are coincident. So here we will write, hence the given pair of linear equation are coincident. Okay, so this is your final answer. Now question number 3, sub number 3, you have to simplify by yourself, and you have to comment the answer in the comment section, that it is intersecting at a point, or parallel, or coincident line. Okay, thank you.